I think he dropped
Gino,
out, no?
the stream is live. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the second season of the infamous Sue Bloom Show. It is welcome to the second season of the infamous Sue Bloom Show. I am Sue Bloom, believe it or not. It is January 9th, 2024. Can you believe that shit?
Wow.
Two happening. We've got some great band that's with me tonight, and I'm coming in and out of the video, but that's because I'm like that. Things happen like that. So tonight's show is sponsored by Firebird Sounds LLC, which is a record distribution company here on Hamilton iHeartRadio, hamiltonradio.net. So if you want to listen to the show, you're in your car, you can check it out at hamiltonradio.net. I have with me some of the most, I, what's the word? I just love you guys. I love
Thank
your
you.
music. I love you personally. You are some of the finest musicians that I know. Joey, you're off the charts, and it's just some incredible talent. Ladies and gentlemen, with me tonight is Sonic X. We have Joseph Cumbo, we have Joey Greco, and Sil Simone. We're missing Adam X, Adam Troy. He's under the weather. Adam, we
Yeah.
send you our best. Man, we're gonna miss you because you are like one talker, isn't he? Like I'm like intrigued, but Joey's over there drinking some coffee. You guys have any pizza or anything?
The
Um,
pizza.
we're now
Not,
on
not
Google
today.
and Alexa devices as Hamilton Radio Oldies and Roku under Live 365. Imagine that. We're doing all kinds of stuff. So tonight we are doing some giveaways. Anyone that is watching, you can join the chat and you can write a message, you can ask a question, or you can just say hello. So to enter the giveaway, you just have to do one of the or Joey, why do you look tired? Anything will work. So
This is the
listen,
way
guys.
I am all the time.
He works too much.
I know that you have been doing some serious work. Joey,
He's a
you are,
worker.
man. I've seen the big building that you're painting. I'm still waiting for you to come down and take care of my popcorn ceiling, but man, I mean, my dad went popcorn ceiling, popcorn walls, and if somebody throws you up against it, all of that hurts. So, hey, Joseph, you have some cool instruments back there too.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to
Well,
come
back
play
there.
with you guys.
Well,
So
come,
tell me,
come
tell
come
me
play.
about tell me about 14 shades of X or 10. I'm sorry, I apologize. Some of my advertisement just went out as shades of 10. And
It's
then
okay.
Jeff DeBurry, who we all know you guys and I know very well, he's like, no, it's 14 shades of X. Where where did that name come from? Before we even get into the music, where did the
That's
name come from?
Sil's fault. That's Sil came up with the name, so I
Y'all
blame
are
him.
smiling, but nobody's saying it.
What you want?
We were talking one night, and we were talking when we were putting out the record.
So what the hell's it mean?
Well, what it meant, we were just
Joey,
yapping.
okay.
We were trying to pick the songs. Say, I think we had, 26, 30 songs. And so we're narrowing them down. And Joe and I are just, running them back and forth. Oh, no, I said, no, you got to have that one, blah, blah, blah. But we wanted the diversity, the feels, the different grooves. And he's saying, well, they're all kind of different. And I said, yes, 14 Shades of X. And then we went, yeah, that's it. And then that's how it happened.
And Jeff already had the artwork done.
Yeah.
Then Joe had to call him and say, "Hey, dude,
Yeah.
I don't mean to do this to you, but we need to change the name."
Yeah. It
As,
was
a- as
originally-
opposed to 50 Shades of Gray, we're 14 Shades of X.
Oh, he did. He had but
So it has, you know.
where's that dungeon at? You guys have all those toys there because
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
the drum
yeah.
dungeon,
got
I'm
every-
flying to Canada. I'm hot.
cabinet dungeon.
We're now flying out of where I live. Yeah.
So that's how that came
Okay,
about.
I'm on
and
my way because you have one. I'm coming because
It is the
Nice.
it's the
see,
man cave.
Joey, you
for
never
us.
told me that.
What'd you say?
Well, you guys certainly have a man cave. Well, I was thinking of God bless Facebook user. Thank you, Facebook user. You can
you.
tell us your name.
God bless.
You okay?
Anonymous.
So we have Facebook user as part of the giveaway. Keep track of that.
Oh,
So,
cool.
how were
so
the
that's how
holidays
it
for
came
you,
back.
y'all?
Too much food.
Were they?
Lots of chocolate,
So-
food.
So I gotta ask you, the chocolate
Oh boy, here it goes.
in 9 days. How'd you do
Two
it?
boxes. Well, I was actually going
I would've-
easy,
I
but
would've had
I know
that
I'm not
box.
the only one. But yes, I went through 2 boxes of After Eights in 9 days. I probably could have gone through them in like 9 hours, but
Oh Lord.
I kind of went easy, being Italian, food, Christmas,
Well,
family,
then-
chocolate, baked goods. But I'm off it now.
He's skinny anyway. He needs the weight.
But
Oh,
we
then,
had a
yeah,
good Christmas
I
and
love
good New
that
Year's.
stuff.
We
But you
released
did good
our
for
Christmas
Sunday.
Carol too, Silent Night. So that was great. We loved how that came out and the
Yes,
response we
yes.
got from that. And that's because of this man that had a vision
We are
for
also live on TikTok. Thank
Oh.
you.
Cool.
TikTok.
Also, yes, thank you.
I might have to go
Okay, Joey.
topless if
I
we're
don't know
going
how
on
you did it
TikTok
because
to
I'll
get
tell you
some
what.
viewers.
Anna, I saw
You
him,
have to
the
do some
little
dancing.
guy
Can I
in the
do
suit.
that? Some dance moves. I'll
Go
go
viral.
topless and twerk on this video. We got a lot of competition.
Can you give me
on
some?
TikTok. Oh, baby. You know it.
That's funny.
Look out now. Look out now. You're messing with Sonic X. Come on. So the holidays were good for you.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
I mean, I saw Santa. He flipped me the bird. You
Right.
know,
Bad
Ru-
Santa.
Rudolph, I think he winked, but he may have blinked.
That must have
Just
been
kept
dancing.
on going. I'm like, nah, I flipped him off. So I doubt if he's coming back next year too. I'm going to come where you guys are because you guys have great food. I miss the Italian family get-togethers and things. Yeah, that's where it is. That's where it's all. So, like, okay, so let's talk about the art. So you had the artwork done. How did you come up with the idea? I know Jeff. If you give him an idea, we're talking about Jeff DeBerry. He does my artwork for me. I think it's just phenomenal. And so you give him an idea and he ran with it and you ended up with that incredible looking
Joe and I
logo
went with,
for the album. Is that how it went?
well, Joe and I went with we were yapping one day and we said it'd be kind of cool with the clock. Remember?
Yeah.
We were talking. It was with a clock or something, and then they go, "Let's put 14 numbers, right?" And with our names in there, with our initials. And then that was our idea, but Jeff ran with it.
I see. Yeah.
Jeff ran with it. Like that's what we said, and right, Joe.
Well, yeah. So we had when I started talking to Jeff about doing the artwork, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll do whatever you want, but I just want you to give me the idea. I don't want to design anything from scratch. I want you guys." So I was talking to Joey about the whole clock idea, and we were going to initially name the album Sonic X 14. That's what it was going to be called. So we thought, let's have the clock with 14 number, the 14 at the top instead of 12. and we would have Roman numerals around it and call it Sonic X14. And then, you know, as it went on, it evolved into having our initials were the 12, the 6, the 3, and the 9. It's kind of like that. And then Jeff just kind of ran with the design part of it and made it what it is now, which is great. We love it. You know, it looks great on a CD. And so we're really happy with it. But that's kind of how the whole thing. A lot of hours, though, going back and forth with Jeff. But he was great. Like, he's very easy to work with.
It's not busy, but it's like busy, but it's not. It's like you can look into it. You can look into the design.
You know
have the clock, and then he has all the other stuff. Yeah, back there you have a cup.
Ooh, there it is. I don't know if you can see it.
Go ahead, tell me. What?
For those who don't have it.
There it is.
No, but what I like about Jeff is that
y'all can get that at sonicxband.com.
Yeah.
What I like about Jeff is that he's like a true artist because he has a signature. He has a signature.
I didn't hear you.
You hear me now? You hear me? Joe, do you hear me?
Yes.
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
What I like about Jeff,
Yes,
like as a good artist, he has a signature way of designing. Like when I look at your stuff, it's you could tell it was him. Like he has a signature way of designing.
Style.
He has a style, and he brought his style, you know, to us as well. And you can tell it's a true artist, a guy that you can tell it's his work. And that's what I really like about Jeff.
Yeah. And now also Sue, like working closely with him, like it was very easy to work with where if we wanted changes made, he wasn't really like, you know, some people are arrogant and they're like, no, you know, it's got to be this way or that way. You can't, but he always took our suggestions and just, you know, took it to heart and kind of what we wanted, he would do exactly what we wanted and made the changes that we needed to make and to make it, you know, the finished product that it is. Because I mean, there's a lot of inside work done too on the CD. It's not just the cover. He designed the inside of the CD itself too. There's a lot of components to it. So he was very easy to work with. I really enjoyed the process with him, and we definitely use him again.
I do too.
Yeah.
I went to him and I'm just like, you know, here's what I do. Here's a photo to use. And I didn't expect, you know, the orange colors and that sort of thing. And I was like, I never thought about that. That looks so cool, you know, and kind of works with the red hair and stuff. And so, yeah, kudos to Jeff DeBurry. I mean, he's done some incredible album work for your band, his band, and all of that. You know, so Joey, I think you're the main songwriter.
I'm the main song instigator.
Okay, so I missed that. It froze up.
No, I'm the main song instigator.
That's even
So
better.
I will start it.
So okay, so let me.
Nope. Froze up.
Right. Okay. So do you put down like, you know, like a guitar track, a bass track, and a drum track, and then you give it to Sil and you give it to Joe and give it to Adam, and then go, okay, here we go. Here's my idea. And then do y'all collaborate on, okay, well, I know you're going to bother Sil about the notes because I've watched videos before of you going, no, Sil, that's not the note. Come on. Sil, does he still do that to you?
Of course.
We just, you know what?
The guy that plays with Rick Eric Emmett.
We're finding it, right? So when you're working together, you know, you know kind of what the end result's going to be, but there's many different ways to get there. So we experiment. And like experiments, sometimes they're good and sometimes we crash. But when you crash, you improve it and then you get to the next step. And sometimes it comes like that. But a lot of times, you know, you keep trying, and then you get to eureka moment and then you move forward. So it varies all the time, but always with the intent of taking it to that place. That's the goal. So, and we're on the same team, right? So it's always good having another perspective of something that you didn't think about. And then you're going, yeah, okay, let's try that way to enter and get in and out of it. Or so.
Right.
Whereas if you're working alone all the time, yeah, you have the freedom, but sometimes it's a little stale. Maybe you bring in that other energy,
Right.
and something great can come out of it. So
Yeah, that's basically
And
nailed
not
it.
only
You
the
that's a creative way of saying yes. He tells me when I play the wrong notes. Okay,
he doesn't really play the wrong notes.
they're all good.
They're all good. They're all good notes. It's just that, you know what,
Jazz.
like right now we're in the era of the guitar solo. We've heard it all. We've heard them all. So now let's just try to
Right.
tell a story. Let's try to tell a story as opposed to the guy can play all that stuff. Everybody knows he can play. He already established himself.
I know the guy can play.
So now it says, okay, now everybody knows that you know how to play. Okay, that's great. Put that away. Now let's tell a story with the guitar. It could be 4 notes, but those 4 notes are telling a story. They take you through a journey. It's a musical section as opposed to a guitar solo. And like, I'm gonna get shot for this. Every time I hear guitar solos, I shut the song off. Not into it.
So
I don't like guitar solos. I mean, unless the guitar solo is telling a story, something that's speaking to me, I'll just shut it off.
Mhm.
but not still solo though. We need
Well, I'm
those
worse
on.
than that. I listen to a
Oh,
song.
no, yeah, I mean,
I listen to a song for 30 seconds. Honest to God.
exactly.
If it
Okay.
doesn't grab me from the jump, okay.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't grab me and there's something it's like I'm moving to the next song or I'm moving to the next artist, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
and you're absolutely right. It needs to tell a story, and it tells a musical story, not only lyrically, but musically.
And emotion.
Some
And
of the
I
new-
think you guys pull all that together
Some of the
with
new
all of your
song-
talents.
Some of the new songs
We
I
know
wrote-
that
Oh, sorry.
Sills Beyond. Say that again. I didn't get it.
No, I'm just saying that there's a little bit of delay,
Joey.
but
Joey,
some of the new
Joey.
songs that I put together for
froze
the new record. You hear me? You see me? We're here. You what do you call it? Joe, you see me, right? Some of the new
I think Sue's video's lagging a bit. That's the only. You guys seem okay to me here.
some of the new
I
songs.
see you. I hear
You
Some
hear
of the
it?
new songs in the new moving forward. Some of them are 2 minutes and 20 seconds long. 2:30, 2:40. That's it.
right. And I've heard many times keep it to 305. I mean, I mean, some songs are 230, 245, but it's like once you go past 305, I mean, it had been that, back in the day in the radio days when they were playing longer music. It's like if it's not like at 305, can't play it. We got to put that on at night when no one's listening and
If it's
people are
not
listening.
Bohemian Rhapsody,
So,
Hotel California, or Comfortably Numb.
yeah, Joseph, you must.
Oh.
I actually am. I'm sitting on a freaking drum stool because the chair. You don't even want to know, Joseph. Obviously, evidently, Joey doesn't take any videos when you're playing. But I'm thinking here that you play all the right notes. Not that Syl can't. It's just that I don't see any videos of Joey going, no, Joseph, no, it just bend
Yeah,
it a
well,
little
don't
bit.
worry. I'll get a few for
Not
you.
that, no, I want you to go up on that note.
Because I tell him not to roll the tape. That's why I won't let him film me. There's lots of mistakes when I play. Don't worry.
Hey, we're sculpting. You know what I mean? We're sculpting the song.
Yes. And it's so cool that you have that playground that you're sitting in.
Yeah.
That
very cool.
I would sleep there too, Joey, because I'm green but A lot of pizza was involved during the making of the
A
album.
lot of
Yes.
pizza, a lot of coffee.
You know,
yeah,
when I
definitely.
and that's rock and roll. So okay, let's move to the let's move to the video that was done for Anxiety. Joey, we go back to you. You are the video man. Green screen, you have the cameras, you have the angles, you know what looks good, what doesn't. How did you come up with that idea? Because it's so freaking cool.
I didn't. Adam set the tone. He shot his footage. And we
Really?
looked at it. Yeah, he shot his own footage. And I go, here, go do what you got to do.
In a
And it-
straight jacket.
No, and is that, yeah, that's right. Yeah. He did his own footage and then he gave it to me. And then I talked to the guys and I said, okay, we got to go to this alley in Toronto that I knew of. And
Yeah, the alley scene. Yeah.
and we just basically we shot our parts in the alley here in Toronto. Adam did his stuff in Detroit, and then we just made it work. So he set the tone. He's the one that set up the video.
I remember Adam had,
Yeah.
and it works. I recall Adam putting, a post on Facebook. Does anybody have a straitjacket? And I just wanted to, I wanted to send him a message and go, well, I was in one, but they took it. They wouldn't let me go home with it. What a bunch of guys, so yeah, that alley scene has really something. The graffiti on the back wall. If y'all haven't seen it, let me just tell you, anyone who's watching, anyone that's listening, y'all go to YouTube. Yeah, go to YouTube and look at the video Anxiety. Because, matter of fact, go right now because we're going to be here for another half hour. Go check it out because it is like the coolest thing and the coolest idea. And Adam, man, you were on point because you did some amazing ideas with it. And then the rest of the guys just ran with it. I mean,
Yeah,
put a thought in
what
Joey Greco's head and you never know what's going to come out, right?
Adam likes
Or
to hang
say-
out, so,
My
yeah.
God.
Yeah. Adam's
Exactly.
a ham, so he likes to act.
But I know I rag on Sil, because of the videos I've seen. But Sil, you play and have played for and with some incredible people. Brass Transit, which is what a Chicago kind of tribute.
Yes, the Chicago Legacy Band. Yes. I work as a freelance guitar player. I have my studio, so I do a lot
Excellent
of
stuff.
tracks for different people and work with, an artist now, Childlike, a new artist. So this is kind of my, home band. But like I said, I'm in the kind of real world, music world, both in the studio and on the road with different acts. So I wear many different hats, but it keeps it interesting.
Yes,
But we're going to go out and play soon
you
too.
do.
And you're going to have to come out and see us.
Absolutely. Like you play with Tom Cochran, Life is a Highway.
Yeah.
Oh
All
my
that.
God. Okay. Rick Emmett, right?
Yeah, of course.
Bat
I
Out of
was
Hell.
with
I'm
Rick
thinking
for
that's
years.
a
Musicals.
Bat Out of
Yeah,
Hell.
you
I'm
know-
thinking that's a Meatloaf.
Yeah, that was a musical.
Which you don't play Meatloaf, right?
No, I played guitar in that theater production, and We Will Rock You. I was involved in that theater production. A bunch
That's
of them. I love the theater, but you're in the pit, and
Right.
or like even in Rock of Ages, I did that show, but the whole time. I mean, theater is very good. It's very disciplined. You have to play the exact same thing. There's a very scripted thing. But after doing 8 shows a week, 100 and
right.
300 shows, there comes a point where you kind of go, I don't want to be in the pit. I want to be in the middle of the stage there. So it's great. It's theater is great. All my friends, the conductors, the musicians, the camaraderie, the actors. I got so much respect for those people, how they bring it on every night. And the consistency, because a theater show, it's like an army. Once that bell goes, you know, the wardrobe people changing. There's a lot going on, and you're a small part of that chain, but everybody's got a critical, you know, moment. So, but it's more fun playing live and being like having my freedom, as opposed to being going, oh, geez,
right?
I got a curtain call at 8:00. 8 times a week, or 2 days on 2 shows, Saturday and Sunday, that sort of thing. So, but
right,
that's how I,
so
earn my living.
That keeps you busy.
Yes, very busy.
That's what
very
you do.
Busy. Yeah.
So, okay. Well, if you want to, I know, but if you want to, can you add my name to your list just so that I can say I know you? Yeah, I played with Sue Bloom.
Yeah. I know Sue.
AIDS. So,
Joey and I actually just did.
Let's see. So you did the brand,
Rally Sports car show.
Break it up, but I dig it. Joe, Seth, are you there?
Yeah, there's a little bit of
frozen?
delays.
Yes.
I think it's because of the bad weather that's out towards your way.
Yeah, you're there. I love that. I even said this. She said your wife got you a Christmas present for your phone. I'm like, where'd she get that? How'd she find that? And I'm like an idiot. And you're like, oh well, she knows where to shop. But I'm like, well, I want to take her shopping. Yes.
That's
Now,
cool.
does that fit an iPhone? I saw it on the site. So is that for an iPhone?
iPhones, and we got
because
some
I think I need to
for,
have one of those.
Yeah, and Samsung too. We got a few. We got some coming for that too. So we're getting some new stuff up on the site as we speak. So yeah, all models of iPhones that we have it fits all different models of iPhones and other stuff. There's a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah, there's some great stuff. I mean, like I'm like,
Even
okay, I
these.
want one of those. I want 3 of those. And the mugs are so cool. Hey, Michael,
Who's that?
how are you? Holmes, how are you? That is Michael Bailey. That is an incredible guitar player. I mean,
Yeah, he's a
this
great.
dude
You
is
know what?
like,
I ran.
you what.
He's on my other Facebook.
You know
account.
him?
He's one of my friends. Great guitar player. Really, really great guitar player. Very talented human being for sure.
Yeah, he's a wizard at it, and he'll send me an idea and he'll go, what do you think of this? I'm like, nah, I don't like it. Like,
No,
I do what you do, Joey. I'm like, I think maybe if you went this way, he's like, you're making me work for it. I'm like,
yeah, you're a lot nicer than I am. I'm not a nice person.
oh, I don't believe that.
I'm not a nice
I don't
person.
believe that for a second.
Well,
so what's the latest? Like, are we gonna?
Are we gonna what?
Tell me what.
What? What are we gonna do?
You said you know what, and I'm like, yeah. Tell me what.
No, you were gonna ask me.
You said you told me what. There was a delay.
Oh, okay. What? All right. That one.
This is funny.
I could probably get there faster than the delay would. Do you all have any live shows coming up in 2024?
That's our dilemma, is that because Adam's in Detroit, and with our schedules, we're trying to nail down a time. We're just trying to nail down a time to do a couple of more videos for this record.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So like we're trying to Get it right? We're just trying
That's
to get it.
the next thing that we got on our menu. Really, is we're going to shoot another video.
Yeah, like for probably waiting for you, which is the first track on
coming
the
out
album.
with a rocker. And yeah, we definitely will be doing, some live shows. So that's why we got to get busy. So
Yeah,
we will
so
be
I
busy.
mean, so basically we have to tie in that time that he comes here to Toronto. There's a lot of things that are involved. Is with the video. If we're gonna be playing live, we have to rehearse. There's so many things on our plate that we have to just strategically put it together, and that's what we're trying to brainstorm. We're brainstorming to try to figure that out.
Yeah, it's a lot of coordination involved.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, trying to coordinate all your different schedules, and Adam's just like going through the barbed wire fence across the border there. I'm kidding.
Actually, it's
I'm
not
joking.
barbed wire anymore. It's
I'm
actually
joking.
pretty. As long as you got a passport, you can get into Canada.
Very easy.
Yeah, like
Right.
we're an hour and a half from Buffalo. We just drive there and say we're going to see a hockey game. Hey guys, have a good time. Blah blah blah. Like it's easy to get over. It's not a big deal.
Really? You really have it? Wow. Okay. Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, we're an hour and a half from Buffalo, New York. Yeah,
That's our
That's
neighbor.
just a couple hours away from where I'm
Why?
at.
That's why we're Bills fans. Well, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, but I like the Bills. And sorry, Kelly, and I do my friend Kelly Conant. I like the Cleveland Browns. She's a Cincinnati Bengals fan. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I digress.
But yeah, we have that on our agenda. So when that comes into play, you'll be the first to know.
Reporting live from Sonic X Show.
I want to be I want to be on that list, Joseph.
All right.
Yeah, I got you. So I
Joe,
got you.
you
Don't
take
worry.
care of all the PR work and that sort of stuff.
I got you.
Amen. Michael Bailey, we're going to see them in New York. I don't care. He's in West Virginia. I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
So he'll have to pick me up on the way, right? I mean, it only makes sense. And then we all meet in person, and then you really find out how much of a nut I am. So, okay, Joseph, let me go to you with the whole PR thing.
Sure.
I know the music's tough, but doing the PR work is, even as difficult. Of sending your stuff out. And wait a minute, you guys won Artist of the Year in 2023. You were number 35 on, tell me, wait a minute, I wrote it down, but the radio station. Now, was that a United States radio station or?
No,
Canada?
That's a German radio station. Radio
TFSC.
We want to go to Germany and eat schnitzel and play rock.
That's what the letters mean.
It's a German station with a huge
Schnitzel, I'll go.
They play a lot of,
I love Germany.
Yeah, they play a lot of indie bands.
Yeah.
Super
good
huge
station.
music consumers and lovers in Germany.
But weren't we on a list? There was what's that independent list? The one that
number 33, I think.
We charted on the indie charts as well. I think
there's another thing that where there's no genre involved. It's all rap, country, whatever. And there's very few rock bands that got on it, and we got on it. We're like, remember, like 66 out of 100. But it's all different types of music, whether it be, like I say, rap, country, everything. There was very few rock bands that got on there. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
You're the one you go, boys, it's a big deal, blah, 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 blah. And it was a while ago, right?
It's the indie music chart, worldwide indie music chart. So we charted a few times on there, and Anxiety got on.
I've had two different artists from Switzerland on here, Roger Ricks and Fighter 5.
I See You in Heaven got on there, but we missed it.
And they speak they speak German, and they were worried about it. I'll send you the copy. but they spoke really good English, and then they're great, rock artists. Fighter 5 is playing, all over, but yeah. So they could probably help me out with my German, which I am of German descent on my father's side,
Oh,
but on my mother, I'm Italian.
Oh, nice.
So
There
I
you
know
go.
about the big gatherings and the food, and
Oh, yeah.
What part of Italy? I gotta ask.
I'm waiting to find out. I'm waiting to come up there and have some Italian food. Go
What
ahead.
part of Italy?
Ask
What
me.
part
Were
of
you going to
Italy?
ask me?
What part of Italy is your mom's side from?
What
Did
color?
you hear that?
what part of Italy?
What part of Italy?
Napoli.
North,
It's
south,
on?
Napolitano.
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 Famous for pizza and
Famous
pasta.
for pizza and pasta
Pasta
Um,
and
I-
ice
and ice cream.
yeah, that would be it. I don't know. I think like she's like somewhere in the boot or something.
The boot.
There's
That
like
could
two
be-
different, right?
that
There's
could
two
be
different
Sicilian,
sides
it
of
could
the
be-
Italian.
Could be
Sicily.
Calabrese, which is what I'm half.
We're
You're
Sicilian.
more a little bit more.
It's Calabrese is what Joe and I are. You're
No, I'm
Calabrese.
Sicilian.
Oh, Sicilian. There you go.
Sicilian.
Sicilian. I'm the
Yeah.
Roman.
Well, I'm half the Roman.
Roman
But
rules.
we were all born
Well, I
in
know
Canada.
how to make all the
Not me.
pastas, the
No, you were born
raviolis,
in Sicily.
the gabateles. You don't?
What's that?
Well, where are you from, Joseph? Or where's your
Well-
heritage from?
Well, I was born in France, but then I moved to Canada when I was 2 years old. But my parents are Italian, so I'm a little bit of a mix of everything: Italian, French, and Canadian. How's that?
Mix is good.
Yeah.
Mix is
Now
good.
you know everything about us.
Now you know. It's
Okay.
out there. For those
Yeah.
who know.
We do everything. Everything is big. Not only do you have pasta and meatballs and sausage, but
And
then you have
wine.
ham and mashed potatoes. Because
Well, we call it
yeah,
prosciutto.
like my dad and my uncle were. The prosciutto, yeah, the meat that's rolled up. Joey, how do you sit on these damn drum thrones, man? I'm sitting on one. I'm used to sitting in a chair.
I don't even like
So,
playing drums. I
I'm
just
like,
do it because I have to.
Sit on the couch behind you, Sue.
Remember, you're sitting on there. You're sitting on there for like what, an hour? I'm on there for 5 minutes.
Well, when you play.
Yeah, no, buddy. What? I want to play live.
yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's
yeah,
for-
now I
that's for
am.
fun,
Hey,
whatever,
Billy
but
Lee
And
Barris
I'm
says
recording
hello.
it for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Because you do one take. That's why. One take.
Well, yeah, right.
Well, not
that's
one
because
take all
he's
the
like
time.
a track in his
Couple,
head.
sometimes.
Hello, Billy Vera.
Who's Billy Vera? Is he a friend?
I don't know
He's a
how my
legend.
spine is like a boiled shrimp at this point.
Yeah, well, there is no back support.
Yo,
that's
Billy
for sure.
Vera says hello. He had a
Hello,
hit
Billy
here
Vera.
in the States.
Oh,
What-
cool.
Cool.
Just think.
Thank you
You
for
remember
joining.
that song?
I remember.
Billy Vera, yeah. Great song. Hey, Billy, man.
That's a cool name.
Thank you
too,
for
Billy
tuning in. We
Bear.
appreciate it. So, okay, so what's going on? Is there any news?
Yeah, we have lots of news.
Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. He had a huge hit.
Actually, we're in a
Okay. Well,
film.
tell me some news.
We're in a film
Tell me
coming-
something
we're in a
I don't
film.
know.
We're in a
Okay,
film
you-
coming up this month or next month.
March. March.
Yeah.
We have a,
What's
We
the
got-
name of the movie?
all right. We got 2 songs that are
Wow.
in an upcoming horror movie called Run, which opens in, I think it's March 24th, but it's in March 2024 anyway. So worldwide distribution. And we got 2 songs in there, and they're working on a sequel, which will probably be in that one too. We hasn't even come out now on a sequel already, which is crazy. But yeah, so exciting news.
And
And
I believe it's a horror flick.
Yeah, it's
right?
a horror flick. Yeah.
it's a horror movie, kind
That's
of like
exciting.
the Saw kind of franchise, that kind of thing.
That was going to be my next question. Are they horror movies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're horror movies.
I
Yeah, the
watched
music
them.
that I put together
Watch them and I
for
sleep with the lights on.
Well, the music that I
Sure.
put together for it was a little bit, yeah, let's just say Rob
Creepy.
Zombie, very Rob Zombie-ish,
Yeah, it was a
Industrial.
very aggressive.
very industrial Rob Zombie.
Oh.
Death.
Not a Sonic X
Yes.
exactly what we
Core.
usually do. Yeah,
Jerry's saying hugs. Hey, Jerry.
Jerry. what's
Jerry.
up?
Know her?
Hey, Jerry, what's happening?
Jerry?
Hugs,
Jerry.
girlfriend.
Hi, Jerry.
Back to you.
I know
Yeah,
somebody named Tequila.
very cool.
That's
Thanks for
weird.
tuning in, Jerry. Hope you're writing these names down.
No, what should I be? I don't know.
Okay, so y'all aren't starring in it, right? But it's
No,
the
no.
movie.
No.
No, we're
I
too
mean-
scary for the horror movies.
You
They
know,
couldn't
wouldn't
afford us,
cool?
so we just said,
Wouldn't
"Here's
it
take
be-
a couple of songs."
Oh my god, that would be so cool if you guys were like all dressed up in makeup on
Slasher
stage
outfits.
playing
The only
that song, and like zombies come in and eat your face or something.
That could happen.
Interesting.
Maybe the
Interesting.
video
And
for
Joey,
the
you
song.
have some projects going on yourself.
Not well,
You guys
I mean,
did a video for the song?
We're gonna do. We'll probably do something when the movie's released. We'll figure that out. There's a lot of T's to cross and I's to dot,
Uh-huh.
that kind of stuff. So when it gets closer, we'll figure that out.
Once we see the movie too.
We're gonna put an EP
Did
out
they-
of the songs that are on the movie, though. That's what we're gonna do.
It's really like it's not if
Did they
If somebody
find
were-
you?
What's that?
the story. Okay, well, what she has they find out. The story goes that Joe knew somebody that was involved with the production, and the girl heard All Been Said and Done, which was on our last record, and then the director said, "That's
Yeah.
cool, but
Uh-huh.
do
Love
they
it.
do heavier stuff?" So Joe said, "Don't worry about it. What do you want? I'll call
Alright.
Joey. He'll have it ready for you in no time." So the guy gave us an idea. Joe sent me a picture of the friggin' star with this beak, and the guy looked like a freak. So I picked up an 8-string guitar, came up with some
One of those.
God,
Yeah.
some typical like weird riff, and then I wrote it that Saturday morning. He sends it back, and the guy goes, "That's it? It's already done?" He goes, "Yeah, we did it in a couple hours." And I called him. He came over. It was a Saturday night. He came over to add some stuff to it, and that was it. The guy loved it, and then he goes, "Shit." He goes, sorry for swearing. Everybody knows that one. But so he goes, he loved that song, and then he gets back to us saying, "Hey, do you mind writing some Candy music? We want this, we want this, we want this." And then he came over. We came over again, and Joe came over, and we did some Candy stuff, and that's it. And that's how we got in the movie. Just writing this industrial Rob Zombie-ish.
How cool
Metal
is that?
stuff. Yeah, it's cool,
Yeah.
but it's nothing like what we do.
Yeah,
It's,
But we
it's
can do
absolutely
it.
it's very different. That's not like what Sonic X sounds like, but
right.
we can
Right.
do it. Yeah, but we are going to release an EP based on those songs for the movie, so it's
But
going to
you
sound
guys,
really different.
Mhm.
Yeah, it'll be really different than what you're used to hearing, but it'll be like just a
Was it-
mini, like four or five songs.
Yeah, it's different than what we do, but
was the first song written in wait, that you did on was it written in a minor key?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh
it's
yeah.
very
Andy
minor.
Kahn of
Yeah,
the
very,
Turtle
very
says
minor.
I don't know if that
hello.
would
about-
be the right
You know what?
term.
How about the
I
song?
would say it's written in a demonic
The
key.
song was written on an 8-string guitar where the bottom string was tuned down to E. So take E a whole step down, a low E. So it's written down there. Like, let's put it this way: the bass
Uh-huh.
was more higher
Right.
than the guitar
Right.
was, and I had to use. I couldn't even use my metal amps. I had to use this Katana and pimp it out just to be able to get the right tone.
Now we're giving away all our trade secrets.
That is
Yeah,
so
we
all
are.
your
cool.
fans and listeners. I hope they're taking notes.
Yeah.
And I couldn't use live
Still
drums
did-
on it either.
A little different.
So did he let you did you tune his guitar for him, or did you have your own like guitar?
No. We have back there.
I'm
There's
being
guitars
silly.
like
Come
that.
on, Joey.
Yeah, they're all tuned. We got guitars in all different tunings.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we're not. We don't. We're not. We go everywhere. We don't care.
You've got you've got an amp room. You've got an amp room full of all different types of cabinets, and
Yeah,
you've got
no,
all
we have.
types of
We
different
have
heads.
in our arsenal. We have a Diesel, Frankenstein. We have an MT-15. We have a Ingve Malmsteen Marshall. We have a Bogner Ecstasy, a Bogner Uberschall, a Bogner Shiva, and then we have 7 different cabs in the isolated cab room, and using all 121s, 57s, all API,
Right.
PP2, all top of the line crap. No tricks with us. Everything is analog, even the drums. Everything is analog.
Well, not on this track.
Not on this track. On this track, I couldn't use live drums.
I love
because-
analog. It has such
Yeah,
a better.
for the movie, like I had to use software drums because the song was so deep that live drums wouldn't even be able to cut. It had to be so precise because it's all very rhythmic and very metal,
Staccato, very staccato.
very staccato.
Yeah. What's that?
How do you guys like diesel amps? The Frankenstein, they
Michael
don't make
Bailey
it
would like to
anymore.
know how.
Oh, that's Michael. That's
Yeah.
Michael. The VH4 is a killer amp. Best studio amp ever. I never had one. I had one in here, but the Frankenstein is a great rock amp because it's all over the place. But they're great amps.
Cool.
But they have to have the right cabinet. You just can't put it in any cabinet.
But I like the Paul Reed.
He likes the
15.
Paul
There
Reed.
you go,
Yeah,
Michael.
the MT-15 is a great metal amp.
15 watts,
Great amp.
but a great recording amp.
Yeah, for
Um,
metal.
You
Yeah,
know,
for great
a
for
lot
metal.
of things, really.
There you go. We need an endorsement.
They're just tools.
I was
of the
wondering
Yeah,
how-
but Michael's that kind of player.
Yeah, I
Like,
was
he's
wondering.
he's a
how
metal
the
player. He's a
PRS.
really good metal player. Huh? There was a
Yeah.
little delay there. What'd you say, hon?
Yeah. Yes, he's definitely a metal player.
Well, he does other stuff
I
too.
said he's definitely a metal player. But
Mhm.
I had wondered how the PRS amp sounded.
The
what kind of
PRS,
tone
you know,
that
like
gave.
the Mark Tremonti.
So that's
No, but it's the Mark Tremonti model, the MT-15. But he used to have the Archon,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
what was it called? Archon? The Archon. Paul Reed Smith had an Archon.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's not that amp. This is the MT-15. It's voice different, and he has a slim version of the VH4. Great amp. Yeah, they're all great amp. But Michael can play. He can make anything sound good. But the MT-15 is voice different. Still can rip like crazy, and there's a lot of control, right? A lot of. And you know what? A lot of guys, if they give the MT-15 a really good shake, it is, I think, one of the best metal amps I've ever heard. It's friggin' great.
You know, it works on a lot of different things.
Yeah, it works great.
That's
It works
interesting.
in a lot of
That's
ways.
It's a great recording
Yeah.
amp.
Best $900 Canadian you'll
And
spend.
for the money, it's a great elite amp. You know, because there's always that price point. But Paul Reed Smith makes great products.
And it looks cool too.
Yeah. And it's a great amp. And
It looks cool.
you know,
When you turn it on,
Yeah.
that's the clean channel. It's in blue. And once you press the fit, there it is, the devil. It's in red.
you get a light
That's
show.
that's the pimped out sound, version.
Ah, there it is.
It's so friggin' cool.
Gearheads.
Yeah, but you know what? I had the ecstasy.
Do I see a Mesa Boogie back there too?
Of course.
Yeah, I have a boogie. I have a Mark V. I just use the clean sound on that. That's it. But the ecstasy, I had the caps redone on the red channel, and that's a really good heavy rock sound. So it's famous for its blue channel, but the red channel, I had it redone, and it rocks. So we have good stuff in here. but we have a good player too.
You know, I mean, they all.
John
I
Foley
just
says
play the
hello.
rhythm. I just play the rhythm, and he comes in, plays rhythm with me, and he does all the solos.
You know,
and
you know,
we
we all know who he is, right?
yeah, who? John Ford Coley? John
Hello.
Ford
And
Coley
there's
says
just my
hello.
drum suit. Yeah. Look at that screen.
Hello,
Yeah.
John Foley.
Hello, John.
Hey, John.
You had Billy Vera, you had the guy from the Turtles, then you have John Ford Coley. I'm telling you what.
Look at that.
Pretty
All
cool.
right.
Greetings from Canada.
I think we have a band. We've got y'all three. Adam, we include you in. And yeah, got Michael Bailey. We've got Billy Vera. We've got Turtles. We've got John Ford Coley. It's
A
like,
musical
let's
fraternity.
go.
Who's who?
Let's go. Let's go.
My brother.
So we're like down to the last 9 minutes. Make a drum.
You've been on a delay the whole
Yeah,
time, but we
the
got
drum
by.
roll.
Like we just
Anybody else
we
want to
know
join the
you.
chat and say hello?
Hey, Terry.
Hello, Terry.
Hello, Terry.
Terry Draper saying thumbs up, man. Giveaways coming at you from the Sonic X band in Canada. Yes. So, what are we giving away? Or, well, actually, what are you giving away?
I don't know. Some CDs? Guys? CD? I don't know.
Joseph, what do we have? What do we have for our contestants? Some CDs. There you go.
We got some CDs.
I'm not on the list.
Hot off the
There you
press.
You go.
Right off the
Go.
bat.
You know, what? I was really surprised that
Do
people
the
are wanting.
giveaway.
I was really surprised that people
I'll
are
tell you
wanting
what. We'll
CDs.
wait three. We'll
They do.
wait. Minutes.
Like I'm very surprised. We want to do albums. Like we want to do vinyl, but we'll do it. Like we could do special order, right, Joe?
Made to, oh yeah, you can.
Made to order
More
vinyl.
expensive, but
I would have
Vinyl's,
Well, I'd have to
vinyl's
master.
coming back. I mean, vinyl is back.
I know, but I'd have to master the songs different. Like
It's
I mean,
a niche kind of.
I wouldn't be able to.
novelty
Like
thing.
right now, we're hitting.
How many people
Hey,
these
Tracy!
days have?
Look at Tracy's there. We'd have to master the song. Like right now, we're pinning about -6, -7 on the LUFS. I would have to master the songs about -10
You see?
if I go to vinyl.
that's why we haven't done it. But
That's
the design
why.
is cool
No,
for
I
all.
mean it's easy to do. I just go in there and like
-7,
re-EQ and
-10.
kind of like mess around with it and just bring the levels down.
See that-
I mean, the limiter, just bring the limiter down, like and it wouldn't be it wouldn't be a big thing, but I'd have to do it
There's
I think
so
the
many
album-
because
different
there's too many.
formats now.
The dynamics would be different, so
Yeah.
I'd have to chill out the music a little bit.
There's
The
so many
artwork is good for it, though.
formats. It makes it very difficult.
Oh, the artwork too is because like
Do
I'd
you,
have
think,
to.
do you think people are getting back into the component type?
I think some
Done.
are,
Some are like audio, yeah, some are, but
because
We got
there's
nothing.
stuff
Hang
like
on.
moving air.
Okay.
yeah, some are. Some people are, but not a
Depends.
lot. Yeah, it's a niche market, obviously, for sure, right? I think
Mainly,
that-
they're blasting it in their car when they're not on their pods.
I think right now TikTok changed the world.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
Well,
what?
yeah.
30 seconds.
Well, that's the
1
thing.
minute,
I think that's why CBDs are important.
One, well,
you know,
I mean,
I think
Trev Lukather. Hey, Trev.
Trev.
Hey, Trev. I think that
look at third.
like our vintage people are vintage.
There you
Like
go.
my son is 30 and he still likes listening to CDs.
Mm-hmm.
He likes listening to like he's like a fan of System of a Down, Avenged Sevenfold, but then he'll go to raves and watch DJs perform. So, but he's a rare kid. But most people, 30 seconds, that's all they want to hear, and that's it. They're moving on. Like it's a different world.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
we got to write moving forward. We got to write a lot of TV commercials, TV commercial music, like 2 hooks, 2 verses, boom, bang, bang.
There
right
you
in and out.
go. I'm
That's,
telling you.
that's where it's at.
We got the Ramones are coming back.
Do a jingle for My Pillow. The My Pillow.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
No, I was in
We
the
need them
jingle
to
business
come back.
for
We
a
need that
bit.
music to come back. We need some of the
It ain't
80s
it.
bands. to
Everything
come
is
back.
Oh, it will. It will. Everything comes full circle. We might not be
Sure
around,
does.
but they're 50 years from now, people are going to be listening to 80s rock. Hey, listen to this vintage shit. It's so
Right.
freaking amazing. And meanwhile, like we'll be gone.
Good songs are good songs.
A good song, yeah, that's right. A good song is
Doesn't
a
matter
good
if
song.
it's from the 20s,
A good song is a good song.
40s, 50s, 60s, whatever genre.
I heard
Every
That's it.
genre has got its elite, whether it's punk, metal, pop, country. The cream rises, and really,
Who's
reggae that represents that genre, however you want to do it, and people are exposed to it, so
Right.
people love everything now. A metal guy 20 years ago just really listened to metal was like religion, but now they go to emo concerts, metal shows, pop shows.
Who
If
said
it's good, they
Who's-
go.
who's the lady that sung At Last?
Etta James.
Etta James. I heard that on the radio the other day. I freaked out. It was so good.
That's because she's Etta James.
Doesn't matter. Like it's still like what is it, 190 years old?
I
Long
it is
time.
so good.
What?
It's an incredible vocal. It definitely is.
Oh, it was like I mean.
Okay,
I
we're
was
down to
mesmerized.
8:57 p.m. here
Uh-oh.
on the
Uh-oh, we're
Infamous
cutting
Sue
this
Bloom
off.
Show. I know, man. I could talk to you guys for I don't know until at least midnight.
We're Italian. We're good. You give us
No,
food
I
or
don't wanna
we're-
cut
we're
you
not-
off.
We're good to go.
But we're gonna end up going live.
We're gonna end up going
So-
live. What are you talking about?
So here's the deal.
Oh.
Just people that have mentioned and said hello and asked questions and showed up. And I thank you so much. I know there's a lot of listeners out there. They are just like staying hid behind the scenes. I know you're out there. I know who some of you are. But I appreciate everyone that has taken part with Sonic X tonight. Joseph, we've
Thank
got
you so much.
3
We really
minutes.
appreciate it.
So can you
Yeah.
tell us who our winners are for tonight's show?
How many winners do we want? How many winners? 1, 2, 3. What do we have? in here? I
However
don't
many
know.
CDs you want to give away.
Well, there was like 10, right?
Well, we're picking out of those 10 who.
Just give everybody one, man.
Oh, I'm glad you have a
I'll
lot of
pay
money.
for it.
Oh my God.
Joey, I
It's
think that'll
easy.
be coming out of
It's
your.
the easiest
your
way to
cut.
contest to win.
It's
There
easy
wasn't
to
like a
contest
just
to win.
there, you know what I mean? Like I'll pay.
Right.
I'll pay.
What's?
I'll put it on a job.
We give them away. Give them away.
Okay, so are we doing everyone, or are we doing a limited number? You've got 2 minutes.
Whatever you want.
You know what?
Joseph,
there
you're
wasn't
the
a
man.
lot.
I
There
guess
wasn't
you
a
make
lot
the
of
final
people. There
decision.
wasn't a lot of people. There wasn't a lot of people.
Well, how many? I don't know how many people were there. Do you guys know? I don't.
I didn't count. I mean, I was in the moment.
Maybe
I was
8.
watching Sue do this.
Well, you should
Great.
get the top 5. So that
That's
means
it. I was in the moment.
Let's do top 5. Whatever. That's
Top
fine.
5.
Whatever. I mean, I'm
They will be
I'm
receiving-
Okay,
good.
let's
I'm
do
good.
top 5. Joseph, give us our top 5. We're down to 1
got it.
minute, Joseph. Give us our top 5 winners tonight.
Okay, I don't know the last name, but Jerry, who was that? Jerry something or other. Remember the last name? You know her.
But I can't
Maybe
remember
you know.
what I just drank.
Petito.
Jerry, oh yeah,
Jerry
Jerry
Petito.
Petito.
There he is.
There
Okay,
you go,
and then
Jerry.
Andy Kahn, Claude
Andy.
Giorgio,
Oh,
Michael
Joe.
Bailey, and John Ford Coley. Those are the top.
Okay.
Sound
We should
reasonable?
give one to. We should give
Ding,
one
ding,
to.
ding.
Fred
We
Winter
have a
first.
winner. Ladies and
And
gentlemen,
Billy Vera.
there you go.
All
All
right.
right, so
Jerry
here's
is
what
the
you
great
do.
champion.
You go to Joseph Kumbo's face page
Sonic X.
and give him your address.
Yeah,
All right, those winners. Right? That's probably the easiest way to communicate.
You could do that or go to the Sonic X page and message
Okay,
me
I'm going to
from
make a
there.
decision because it's 9 o'clock.
Okay, go to message me directly if you
All
want.
right,
DM
those
me
winners.
and get in touch with me and send me your address and I will send it out.
Message Joseph, and he will send you your
Close.
free CD. You
Close.
guys, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
bro.
you. Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Thank
Happy
you.
New
Claude.
Year. We
Yes.
got a new video coming your way.
Very soon.
All right, you guys.
A
Closing
horror
out.
movie.
Thank you so much, you guys.
I'm just
I
glad
love you
kept
to
my
death.
pants on.
Adam, get well, and I
And
will
I'm gonna
talk
give
to
you a
you
little
guys
TikTok
soon.
shake.
Have a good
Yeah.
night, Sue Bloom. I'm
Hey,
out
bro.
of here.
Good night, hon. Take care. Bye.
All right. Ba-da.